Coke Zero, still delicious. Good afternoon. Welcome to Ridge Life. I'm Tim, and today on Ramblings, what a beautiful, beautiful day here on the ridge. I'm in short sleeves. The sun is out. It is about 60 degrees right now. My, how things have changed in just a couple of days. I took yesterday off. I gave you a video on Saturday that was of spreading out all that gravel. Yes, Elvis, it was a good video. I don't know if you saw it, but Elvis is right. That was a really, really good video. I did a little better with the tractor. I still had a lot to learn. A lot of y'all are telling me which part of the bucket to use, and a lot of you are questioning why I didn't use the box blade. Well, the answer to that is twofold. One is the box blade wasn't on the tractor, and I'm hoping to get that backhoe soon. But Tim, you can just put the backhoe or the box blade on. It's not quite that simple. If you ever done that before, it was easier just, well, that brings me to the second point. If you've ever used a box blade in forward and reverse motion, or box blade is behind the tractor. I'm driving like this, right? You know, okay, here's how you operate a box blade. Like this, okay? You're like this. Have you ever operated something with your body facing forward and your head facing back for hours and hours at a time? No. I've done it. It's not fun. Now, when you're box blading driveways and all that kind of stuff, you get like this, you look back, and then you just get on it. You can put the float on, or you can adjust it. You look back occasionally. But this video Saturday would have been, oh my gosh, I would have been like forward, reverse, forward, reverse, forward. I know, Elvis, it would have been a pain in the neck. So that was really the second reason. Yes, the box blade would have done a better job than the front bucket. I 100% agree with you, 100%. And when I go to do the final, I'm probably gonna get one more load of gravel brought in. Looking at some of the areas that are thin, I'm gonna move some of it over, and I'll get all that done. But I'm probably gonna get one more load in. I just want it. I want it thick in there. And I don't want to worry about anything else. So I'm probably going to, a lot of y'all said, Tim, you're probably going to need one more load. I think you're right. But that was a fun video. It was fun making it, and it was fun seeing the progress. And I'll tell you one thing. I am so thankful that I got it done, because you saw my video the other day when it broke. When my Kubota side-by-side gear shifter broke, right before my family arrived for this weekend visit. And usually I've got that side-by-side. It's a Kubota RTV X1140. I convert it to a 4-seater from a 2-seater when family comes over, because I show them around the ridge. We got 31 acres here, 30.45, 30 and a half. And I take people all over the place, showing them where the creeks are, and where the barn's going to be, and the bees, and all that good stuff. Well, it broke the day before they arrived. I mean, the night. I went to shift it, and no, it was the day they were getting here. They were getting here later that afternoon, and I did it, and it stopped working. But guys, I had gravel up on the ridge, so when they got here, and the next day, because they got here later, the next day when I took them up there, I just took them up in the beast, in the truck. We just drove up there, had a big parking lot. We got out, we walked around. Couldn't walk around the foundation or the back area because it was just so muddy. I mean, it was just a muddy, muddy mess, because all the ice and snow were melting. And right now, there are still little bitty remnants of snow in the north side crevices of trees and things. But again, it's like 60 degrees out, so it's going quickly. So they got to go up there and see the power shed and the piers, and they got to see the foundation from the gravel and the well and the septic and all that, because they hadn't been up here since any of that was done, right? Even clearing the land, they weren't here since the land's been cleared. My sister and my dad and stepmom. So yes, the video on Saturday was, I mean, just so glad it worked out that way. So glad. And again, Sunday, I took Sunday off. No rambling, no video coming out. Sunday was an amazing day. We went to Memphis. It's pretty much the only time I go to the city, because I'm not a city guy. I'm a country boy. Some of y'all think, Tim, you're a bougie country boy. Well, that's true. It is true. Elvis knows it's true. Thank you, Elvis. I got you, buddy. So what I did was we took him to the Bass Pro Shop, the most uncity place in the city. The Bass Pro Pyramid. And by the way, a pyramid has 4 sides. In case you thought it had 3 sides, like a triangular prism. It's not. It's a pyramid, has 4 sides. Me and my sister were debating it. She was right. I was wrong. She's a teacher. She's smart. So we went to the Bass Pro Pyramid, and we looked around. We saw the alligators and all the big giant fish. They loved it. They loved it a lot. Then we went up to the top. We went all the way to the top of the pyramid, the lookout. Oh, first we went and ate at Wahlburgers. You know, Donnie and Mark, and I forgot what the other brother's name is, the chef. We ate at Wahlburgers. They have a Wahlburgers restaurant in Bass Pro. It used to be Uncle Buck's, now it's Wahlburgers. Kind of expensive. It was like $150 for 4 people to eat hamburgers, right? 3 hamburgers and my stepmom had a chicken sandwich. We had hamburgers. I had a BYD. It was Swiss bacon, tomato jam, and mushroom. Ooh, it was so good on an Angus beef patty. And then my dad and sister, they had a My Burger, and we were joking with the waiter. It's like, well, is it our burger, my burger, or yeah, or maybe it is an Our Burger. I don't know. They liked it. It was a good burger. Kind of expensive though, but they're worth it. Family's worth it. So after lunch, we went to the top of the Bass Pro Pyramid, and big old elevator take you all the way to the top, and we got out and had the glass overlook platforms. I don't know if you've ever been there. This is, believe it or not, the first time I went to the top of the Bass Pro. I've been to Bass Pro a bunch of times. But we went to the top of the pyramid, and they had these glass overlooks, and the floors are made out of glass. And my sister and my mother-in-law, or my stepmom, did not like standing on the glass. I guess the same way I feel about spiders. They just did not want to stand on the glass. But we had a beautiful, beautiful day. It was not quite as warm as today, but it was just gorgeous out. Got to see for miles. Got to see the city of Memphis, the Mississippi River, the bridge, and there was 2 different lookout platforms, and really, really nice people up there. There was a table. There's a restaurant at the top of the pyramid. There was a table of people from Arkansas, saw us out there, and one of the gentlemen came outside and said, "Do y'all want me to take your picture?" And we're like, "Oh, thank you very much. That was very, very kind of you." So he took a couple pictures of us from different angles and all that. So really, really nice people up there. Looked down, we saw the river, we were like, let's go down to the river. So we went down to Mud Island. Mud Island is the little island just in the Mississippi River right at Memphis. The river boats are there. They have the Mud Island Amphitheater where they have concerts and stuff. But they also have on the north side of it a place called Harbor Town. It's apartments and little houses and condos and stuff. And they've got a park, walking park right there along the river. And the river was high, guys. The river was high. So we walked down there and it was just a beautiful day. And just look at how majestic the Mississippi River is. I mean, just amazing, massive river. We Googled it actually. The Mississippi River averages 1 to 2 miles wide, and where there's the little islands can be 4 to 5 miles wide. The Mississippi River Bridge at Memphis is 3.7 miles long. So that means the river is about 3.5 miles wide at that point. and the river was high. It was just amazing. There was, I mean, we would throw a stick out and it would go woof down the river just like that. And it was, oh my goodness, it was amazing. We looked at the last time Harbor Town had flooded, and it was in 2011. That's what, 15 years ago? 14 years ago. 14 years ago. Can't do math, sorry. And it was just a beautiful, beautiful day. Came back, my mom had stayed back at the house, and she made homemade chicken pot pie and she had cranberry sauce. Now, if you ever eat a chicken pot pie, get some cranberry sauce. You will not be sorry, I promise you this. When you have a little bit of sweet with savory, it's the bomb diggity. They all ate it, and they all were like, man, this is the only way to eat chicken pot pie. Well, Grandma Carol also made what she calls grape salad. It's these beautiful purple grapes, some sort of marshmallow interior, and she has this brown sugar glaze that hardens over the top. So it's like marshmallowy goodness in the grapes, and then this brown sugar glaze that hardens on top when it gets cold. You crunch into it, and then you got the crispy, turgid grapes with the crunchy glaze. It's good stuff too. They all loved it. They all loved it. Just had a wonderful time. We talked, and me and my sister Sarah slept in the camper on the folding bed. And my dad and stepmom slept upstairs in the loft in David's room, because David's the favorite brother, or my brother. So everyone was, felt just comfortable at home. And me and my sister had a lot of good conversation, because we came back over here to the Ridge crib, and we just talked, and it was really good to get to catch up with my sister. Again, just having the day off. Now the day before, is when I cooked the ribs. Did y'all see the ribs? Members only. I think I posted pictures for members only of the ribs. I did the 3-2-1 method, 3 hours on the smoker at 220, 230 degrees Fahrenheit. 3 hours on the smoker, 2 hours on the smoke wrapped in aluminum foil, and I put butter and Dr. Pepper on it, and I dry rubbed both slabs of ribs already. And then the last hour, you open it up, take it out of the aluminum foil, and you slaver it with wet sauce. And and I used a sweet gum as the smoke base for my Kingsford charcoal. Anyway, so that was a really, really good meal. Grandma Carol had salad and cracked green beans, these green beans with brown sugar and bacon. And then we had baked potatoes, and what else do we have? Oh my gosh, it was a good, really good meal. Just delicious. So just a blessed weekend. Got up today and ate a wonderful breakfast. Grandma Carol cooked again, just amazing host. I had to take the Beast, the F-250, in to get serviced. I told you that they got the wrong dipstick in it. The factory put the wrong dipstick in it. I know. I did have a DEF issue, diesel exhaust fluid. I wanted a dash instrument cluster software update that wouldn't happen over the air. And then I wanted to look at a little power steering hose that may or may not have had a little leak in it. I want to get all that stuff before my warranty runs out. So I had to leave by 9:45. So we got everybody up, ate breakfast and everything, said our goodbyes. I drove up there. Then Grandma Carol helped them get on the road. And then Grandma Carol came and picked me up. Came back, dropped her off. I went into Collierville, and I had lunch at a little place called Chow Baby. It's a little Italian Neapolitan pizzeria. They do the wood fire, put the pizzas there at 4,000 degrees or whatever it is. And I had a pandini, which is kind of like a calzone with all the meats and cheeses, but they do put a little sauce in it. That's why it's a little bit different than a calzone. Sat out on the patio and ate and drank a Dr. Pepper, not a Coke Zero. Sorry, I know you get jealous sometimes, but you are good. You are good. Sat out and just, oh my goodness, it was amazing. So I'll tell you right now, this week has been amazing. Just amazing. I mean, we had a lot. Oh, I had a video coming out today. I scheduled videos for Saturday and Monday, so that way I have content coming out while I was vacationing with family, you know, taking some time off. The video today, I hope you've already seen it, is during the snowstorm. I got a piece of game-changing equipment that's going to help me get the ridge crib off grid up on the ridge. Right now, my ridge crib is on grid here at Grandma Carol's, where I sleep in the ridge crib. I'm going to be getting the ridge crib up on the ridge at the build site, so I'll be more in tune with the build. And this component today that I got during the snowstorm is going to make that happen. So I'm just, life is good, guys. Life is good. Work hard, treat people right, and good things will happen. And if it takes a while for good things to happen in your life, just keep at it. I mean, you don't want to be blind to it like Boxer, the old workhorse in the book by George Orwell, Animal Farm. You don't want to be like Boxer where you're just, Napoleon is always right. He was the pig in charge, right? You don't want to be Boxer in the fact that you work yourself to death without reward. You want to be cognizant of your goals and work towards your goals. And I did that for many, many years. Now I'm sitting here on 30.45 acres. I got my mom here. Gavin, my son, just texted me today, said he's got an orchestra concert on Thursday. I'm going to go to that. Morgan said he did wonderful on a test, an exam at civil engineering school. Alyssa just told me she had an amazing event. I'm not going to tell you what it is. I want to share her news. But she had a big milestone in her life, She has my 2 grandkids. Tyler, I've been talking to my son Tyler. He's doing well. Guys, life is good. I know right when life is good, sometimes life can throw you a monkey wrench, but that's what makes life amazing. You can't appreciate these highs without experiencing the lows. And if you're experiencing a low right now, telling you, put your bootstraps, tighten your bootstraps, whatever you want to call it, pull your bootstraps up, and you'll get through it. And if you got family and friends, lean on them. Lean on them. I lean on David all the time. I say some mean and funny things, mean on the fact that, he expects it from me. But he's a good brother. He is a really good brother. I didn't talk to David hardly at all this weekend. He called, and I texted him back saying, hey, I'm with family. He understood. He gave me a little bit. Today when I called him after they left, he gave me a little business like, yeah, I can't even call brother back, can you? So I text you every time you called me. I text you back saying I was eating with family or I was having family time. But he understood. He understood. And things are going good for David, too. And I'm very, very proud and happy for David. It's a good time to be in our community. And it's a good time for you to be watching our community, I think. I think so. All right, guys, I could ramble all day long, but got to get something done today. So love every single one of you. Until next time, hope everyone has a blessed day. Keep rambling. Go Ridge Life. Woo!